Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tony Hollowitz, and in this tutorial about Microsoft PowerPoint, we are going to talk about transitions. And the way I'm going to get there is, right now we're on the Home tab. I'm going to click on the Transitions tab. And when I come to the Transitions tab, there are all kinds of options here. So let me talk about this. I find this area of PowerPoint fascinating because of the fact that, my God, can you waste a lot of time here if you really want to? And I guarantee you, whichever you choose here, you're going to be fine. You know, it's just so many options, and I just find it a little bit funny to think about the amount of time we could spend on this area and whether or not the transition is going to make all the difference in your presentation. I just don't buy it. I'm a little skeptical, but having said that, having gotten that out of the way, let me show you how it works. So over here on the left-hand side, we have our first slide, which you're seeing now. I'm going to click on the second slide, but let's look at this third slide of these two people. Now, when this slide comes up, we want to make it really look amazing. So by default, none is selected for the transitions. But if we want a really interesting transition, let's say it's a fall over. Well, what happens is when I click on that, it shows you what happens after you go from this slide, the second slide, to the third slide. If I click on shape, it's going to do the same thing. Reveal. Oh man, we got the reveal. So there's all kinds of ways you can bring in the next slide. Not only that, if I come over here to the right hand side and click on the drop down, we have more options. So we can do the comb option. There we go. Not only that, but we can add a sound to it if we want to. So we can do a camera. We can decide how long do we want the duration to be. Do we want it 1 second or do we want it many seconds? We have effect options right here. Do we want them horizontal or vertical? Okay. Now there you heard the camera, you heard the duration or saw the duration. Let's make the duration a lot longer just to see what's going to happen with this. Let's go really slow. So again, I'm going to just click on the Ferris wheel. Okay. Conveyor. There we go. So as I clicked on different things, it made the time less, and I'm sure it adapted to the type of thing we chose. But having said that, you can now make a decision whether you want to apply this to all of the slides. And if I click on Apply to All, it's going to apply them all. Now, it might be a little hard to see, but over to the left-hand side of the slide, there's a little star under the number of the slide, which just, it almost has like little motion coming off that star. What that tells me is that there's an animation on there. Okay. If I click on that star, it will show me what the animation is like so that I can see. So it's doing the camera sound and also show me exactly what's going to happen with that animation. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can spend a lot of time here if you want to. Have some fun with it, but keep in mind the way your information comes in is not as important as the content and the quality of your information. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Thank you very much. Be well.